Hello, my name is Helen McGonigal. I'm an attorney that practices law in the state of Connecticut, and I'm pleading that the President requests that Congress establish a committee to study the claims of the use of human subjects in children in mind control experiments. I've recently seen reported in the New York Times a very brief article that has to do with claims of this general nature, using human subjects for experimentation without their informed consent. In that article, there was also a mention, and I don't know if this has been substantiated at this point, but of a case up in Waltham, Massachusetts, involving the use of children's subjects in a school up there. Likewise, the use of pregnant women in a study conducted at Vanderbilt University in Tennessee. As an American citizen, when I read this sort of information, and not that I believe everything that's in the newspaper, but it's rare to even see this kind of information in the newspaper, I want to know more. I think that the citizenry of our country should know more about these kinds of claims, or else we'll be left as citizens of this country suspicious of our government and wondering whether the claims can in any way be substantiated. So I would request the President to first of all establish a commission to study the claims of the use of children and adults in unconsented, and by definition with children it's always going to be unconsented, mind control projects, whether that be by the government, branches of the government, the military, or within the private sector. And that the claims be studied and an investigation to the extent that this can occur can be conducted. I also request that any sort of information on file related to these claims be declassified. As the President of this country, I think that President Clinton has been very good about seeing that much of the information has been declassified concerning other ongoing projects, I guess, occurring in the present and in the past, and that this information has been made available to the public. I think it's critical that it should be made in terms of claims of this nature concerning mind control studies. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Hal Babinski. I teach criminal justice at Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana in the States, and have been in criminology for more than 25 years. In my own opinion, what I've learned of mind control and ritual abuse makes me think that there's no more important problem of personal violence for us to know about in the part of the world that I come from. If we're to have any faith in our government at all, we very much need for the government to look into ritual abuse and mind control experiments and to hear from the survivors. Mr. President, I very much hope that you will have this matter aired so that we can learn what part of our government we can trust again. Thank you.
My name is Pamela Perskin. I'm Executive Director of the International Council on Cultism and Ritual Trauma, and I respectfully request that you undertake an investigation, congressionally, presidentially, or by special committee, to investigate our patients' allegations that they have been abused by agencies or auspices of the government. We can't know for certain what has happened until an appropriate investigation has taken place, and I would ask very respectfully that you consider this as it's a most important endeavor on behalf of these individuals. Thank you.
To individuals such as myself, and if the injuries and damage done to a nation's trust in its own government ever be mended and restored to their full vigor, that a full investigation of MKULTRA and all other mind control programs be instituted and completely and thoroughly looked at. Finally, and at long last, The United States must be big enough to let the chips fall where they may.